Good morning. This is Judd at White Wave Trading Strategies. This is kind of a midday missive. You had the couple of things we were looking at yesterday was a stranded close in the NASDAQ going into this morning. To me, this is a consolidation pattern in here. This is a U.S. session only. The all session is going to look a little different. We don't really have to go any lower on the shorter term point and figures, but this is going to be a back and forth trade the rest of the day. I don't think it really breaks down anywhere. And the reason I say that is because I need a 62.5 print in the S&Ps to not see further weakness. So as long as we stay above 62.5, I don't think you're going to see another push lower. You're just going to get a lot of back and forth, making you want to click the mouse, and all you're going to do is lose a lot of money. The gold finally reacted to the bonds, and anywhere the momentum line in the gold is 26.98. The interesting thing was that gold Swiss. Let me go to that screen. Is it going to give me that screen there? Here it is. You got a double top in gold against the yuan. You ran the sell stops, the ORL sell stops in gold Swiss. I don't think that really goes much farther. The big thing has been the rates this morning. And, if you want to listen to CNBC and the rest of the mutants talk about how interest rates are going lower, all you have to do is look at the 2-year German, which is putting in an ORL day, and that means higher rates. I'm going to take you back to this other screen because I want you to see what ran what we were looking at in the bunds and how it lined up with the bonds. The bunds first came down just shy of 135.45 this morning and rallied. They had a pretty good bounce off of that. And then they came down and made lower lows. So you can see how they came down first, then they consolidated and made another push lower. This is basically the whole 30-year trade. So let's go back to the PIP 30-year. Okay? You had one rally back up. This is a 240-minute chart. Back up to trade yesterday's low, fill that gap, and then roll, hit the top of the cloud and roll right back over again. So, you had a breakdown yesterday. All it did was help hold the balance line yesterday, and then it came down with the bunds today, and all the price action of the bonds mirrored what the bunds were doing. This is all interest rate differentials and what central banks are doing, and pretty much the world is basically telling you that the rate cut fantasy is just that. It's a media-based fantasy. Oops. Gold has come down into support. The silver, which I thought was the interesting look this morning, which I wrote in my AM look, yesterday I was looking at anywhere into 33.5, and I have numbers there from a different methodology saying that was going to be the top of it. And this morning I said you're gonna probably get around 31.5, and that's exactly what you got. It was inside this bell curve on the 150 by 3 in the silver. Now there's just no trade there. I'll put up a straight silver chart for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Where did it go? you know, ORL day in silver. Doesn't mean it's over. It just means everybody just puked on the same day. It's down into some averages in the balance line. You know, this will take into tomorrow. I don't see any more downside really in the metals today. But tomorrow, if this starts lower, it's not going to be good. So the rest of the day is going to be a time frame trade. It's about tomorrow, and you know what we've been talking about today in the room. Well, Bitcoin's is long Bitcoin, short everything, and the Nasdaq can come down another 180 points and be good. So I'm not looking for downside in this stuff, and not a lot. And if you get some downside, take your money, because again, everything's trading. You know, the indices mirror Tesla. So all you need to do is go into an hourly chart, and it lines up with the S&Ps and NASDAQ. So just keep your eye on that. Nat gas going up. I'm looking for another 10 cents. You know, and I don't think, you know, it's going to have a tough time on the longer time frames getting much above this. You know, but if it does, then you're looking for almost another $1 in nat gas. And I can tell you right now, it's 15 below where I'm at, so nat gas is in demand. All right, that's all I have for today. If you want more information, come to whitewavetradingstrategies.com, join the room. You know, we cover pretty much everything and give you a game plan at 7 o'clock every morning.